Ironman Frankfurt 2022. I had the worst experience ever in my triathlon life. Yeah, good. Good. And that started even before the start. And by the way, that's why I don't have good before start kind of speech kind of footage because of that. So what happened was we went to the shuttle bus stop sort of on time, actually earlier than last year, and there's a massive queue and no buses were coming, and I was like, hey, what's wrong? Maybe we are in trouble. And funny thing is, actually not funny, but one older guy in front of us, he said, oh, don't worry, I've done Ironman Frankfurt 13 times and I come here every time at this time and I never had a problem. So we're like, yeah, hope so. Then the bus came really late, so we left the city Altstadt quite late. Then a bloody police officer halfway through, or like quite close to the venue, she told the bus driver to go to a wrong direction. So we got to the lake, actually not at the lake, that was about 3 kilometers away from the lake, really late, and basically they said, oh, sorry, we cannot go further, and you guys have to walk to the swim start. Yeah, and we had to run with heavy backpack. You know, like before the start, we all have drinks and everything in a backpack, and we had to run very fast. And I burned matches even before the start. So we got to the transition 7 minutes before the closing time. 7 minutes. We had only 7 minutes to pump the tires up and put the drink into these bottles and set things up, because you know it's a drink system and you have a bit more time to squeeze a drink in and set up the cycle computers. I had 2 cycle computers, by the way, and yeah, I just made it on time. And after that, I had to, of course, put my street gear bag away and everything. By the time I got to the swim start, I had only 30 seconds to do a really quick rubber band warm-up.
Die letzten gut 100 Sekunden und dann geht es los für das Profi-Damenfeld.
30 seconds. I usually need at least like 10 minutes of good, nice warm-up with a rubber band if there's no swim warm-up. Apparently there was a swim warm-up, so I missed out on that too. And swimming is my worst discipline. And this year I had the biggest worry. So I did quick 30-second warm-up, then I was like, whoa, I gotta get in, because the queue was filling up for my wave. I went under 105 wave because that was my time I was planning to do. And I got in quickly, I just weaved through to the front, and yeah, I started swimming. And because I couldn't do enough swim warm-up, I actually did a catch-up. I did a catch-up like in the water. So I walked into the water. I just didn't want to run. I just walked into the water and immersed my body in the water, and I did a zipper drill to get my body position and everything right, technique right.
105 geschafft!
Yeah, but somehow I managed to do 105. So that was one good thing. So yeah, I was really happy after the swim, and yeah, then got on a bike.
Louis, go, 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 go!
I wanted to be careful not to push too hard, but luckily for the first half I had good groups around me, and we all kept the drafting legal distance. They're doing quite well. In fact, I think maybe that could have been the second lap.
44, 10 Minuten.
A judge, the race official, came up to me and like he didn't give me any penalty because I was keeping in distance. But of course, when I pull my head down for drinks and stuff, I don't really see front. So you know, he was like, "Yeah, just be careful. You're like always being close." So yeah, I managed it okay, but yeah, I didn't get any penalty, even though he was observing all the time. So that was good. But yeah, for the second lap, I wasn't riding with a good grip. So yeah, my effort, the wattage was actually lower in the first half and higher in the second half. But the time was faster in the first half and slower in the second half. But yeah, I managed to do kind of okay. 20 minutes, massive 20 minutes of my planned time. So there's a bit more to work, but again, I felt my legs already from that 3K run. So yeah, that was already a concern. So towards the end of the bike, I was feeling fine in my legs again, and yeah, and that shows in the data. So towards the end, I was pushing better, and I thought, okay, for the run, I'm gonna go in conservatively, but still, I wanted to do as I planned. So just went in for 50 pace for 45, then for 40, then for 35 and stuff. So at some stage, I was going around 4:35.
Pace halten, nicht langsamer werden.
Usually when I blow up after like hard bike, I blow up in the third lap out of 4. But this time, even after the first lap, I was gone. My legs were gone.
Geht's dir gut?
Yeah, the rest was miserable. You know, when I was running, I was thinking about, yeah, why did I spend 20 hours plus a week to train and getting this result? In fact, my time was pretty much the same as when I did only 2 months of low intensity training last year. But shit happens. Actually, rewind a bit. During the second lap, when I already started feeding my legs, I saw one ex-teammate of mine, and that was totally like surprising because I was just running and someone said, "Louis!" I was like, did someone call up my name? and I was like, hey, you! And yeah, funny thing is that yeah, he was not doing well because he didn't do much training. He couldn't do much training, but I think that was like last 1k, 1.5 k's to the finish line. He was there again, and by then I thought about just running or jogging to the finish line, but he was like, no, come. And yeah, he really pushed me mentally. He was like always checking how I'm going, like if I'm coming with him or not. I was like, no, I'm done. He was like, nah, come with me. Just it's only there. I was like, okay. And towards the end, oh, I made it, and I nearly broke down.
Wir verneigen uns von deiner Leistung und auch Thomas, das ist ganz großartig. Und denkt immer dran, you are Ironman.
And yeah, so I got a medal like this. It's a 20th anniversary medal, so it rotates a bit different, you know. And got a t-shirt, of course. So yeah, this year the t-shirt wasn't so bad, so I think I can wear that too. So that was my Ironman Frankfurt 2022. Yeah, anything else? I don't know. My brain is still kind of fogged up. I can't really think clearly, but that's it. Oh yes, I don't think I'm gonna do Ironman Frankfurt again. Actually, Ironman Frankfurt is the only one Ironman I want to do to get qualified for Kona, and I wrote on a Strava saying, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do Ironman Frankfurt or Ironman again till I turn M50. And I thought, yeah, I'm gonna have a bit more time. And a friend of mine, he said, oh good, so you still got 18 months. I was like, what, only 18 months? But yeah, I suppose that's yeah, how our life rolls. This year I'm still gonna do 70.3 races. 70.3 races are easy. It's not like, you know, get done and not being able to move much afterwards. I mean, it's hard, but it's not as damaging as Ironman. So yeah, that's gonna be my triathlon life. So yeah, to follow my journey, just touch on a screen and give me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't, and if you have subscribed, don't forget to hit that bell so you get notification every time I upload new videos. See you in the next video. It's Tuesday, 2 days after the race. I'm back in Berlin. I think that was yesterday. A pro commented on my, I think that was Instagram. Then I was thinking, well, next time when I do it, I'm going to bring my bike output way higher than what I had. So even if something like this year happens, I still get margin to achieve what I want to achieve. So that's how I think now. Anyway, next race is going to be M50. So see you in the next video.